I, 27F, bought my first house 2 years ago. It's a modest 3-bedroom place, and I'm very proud of it. But my sister, Sarah, 29F, has always been the favorite child. She's getting married in 3 months, and she recently decided that my house would be the perfect place for her and her new husband to start their lives. The problem? She didn't ask me to move in. She asked me to move out. And when I said no, she tried to ruin my life. Here's what happened. Sarah has always lived beyond her means. Her fiancé is the same. They spent their entire savings on a massive engagement party and a designer dress. Last week, my parents called me for a family meeting. They sat me down and told me that since I'm single and don't really need all that space, I should sign the deed of my house over to Sarah as a wedding gift. I thought it was a joke. I laughed, but they weren't laughing. Sarah started crying, saying I'm being selfish and that she deserves a starter home more than I do. My dad even told me that he would pay for my apartment rent for 6 months if I just gave Sarah the house. I told them all to get out of my home and block them. I thought that was the end of it, but Sarah took it to the next level. 2 days later, I found out that Sarah had gone behind my back. She posted on Facebook that I had already agreed to give her the house and started inviting people to a housewarming/wedding after party at my address. She even hired a locksmith to try and change my locks while I was at work, claiming she lost her keys to the house her sister gave her. Luckily, my neighbor called me, and I got there before he could finish. That was the final straw. See, I was also the one funding about 40% of her wedding costs because my parents couldn't afford it. I called the venue, the caterer, and the florist. Since all the contracts were in my name and paid with my credit card, I canceled everything, every single thing. When the venue called Sarah to tell her the wedding was canceled, she lost her mind. Now my entire extended family is calling me an evil person for ruining her big day. Sarah is staying at my parents' house, crying that I've made her homeless, even though she never lived with me. My parents are demanding I pay back the cancellation fees, but I've decided to sell the house and move to a different state without giving them my new address. So Reddit, am I the asshole for canceling my sister's wedding after she tried to steal my house, or should I have just let her have her way to keep the peace?